Here's how to make this soya beans drink with just 4 ingredients. If you are hoping to start a business from home, or to make something healthy for the family, or you want to start a small business but you don't have much capital, this soya milk is the best bet business for you. Doesn't have gas, easy to make, save time. So let's dive right in. In this bowl, I have 4 cups of soya beans, and due to the measurements in my community, it is called a derica, and a derica contains 4 cups. That is the milk cup. The first thing to do to your soya beans is to pick out all the dirt. Whether you are operating it from your farm or you are buying from the market, it all comes with enough stones and dirt. But of course, some vendors pick theirs neat and ready to make for some customers. For me, I like to go through my again and again to pick out all the stones and all the dirt, because this is for my family's consumption, especially my children. Most times I pour this into a tray to be able to, to be able to see the dirt well, but today I was so much in a hurry. Once I'm done picking the dirt in this soya beans, I'll be taking this straight to the sink to wash. I don't know what I was thinking when I poured it into this filter, but the filter was not doing justice, so I had to pour this into a bowl. Left the soya beans to soak for a little. As you can see, I'm transferring my soya beans into a bowl. So pouring water into the bowl of your soya beans is another way to take off the dirt, but it will not remove the sand and the stone. It will only help you to bring up the ones that are bad, as you can see in this video. So once the bad one comes up, you just sieve it away. You can do this 2 to 3 times as you wish. So once you are sure that the bad ones are out, you begin to wash your soya beans. To wash soya beans for me is not hard at all, but for you it might be somehow difficult. So in my subsequent video, I will be teaching you how to take off the peel of soya beans easily with, like I said earlier, that you can keep putting water in order for the bad ones to come up, and so that you can take them all out, and you know that you are left with the good soya beans. In order to do this effectively, I would advise or suggest that you do this when there is enough water. Hi guys, welcome back to Ofre Lifestyle, where everything is easy and affordable to make. If you are new here, kindly hit on the subscribe button, hit the like button and share. As a way to show that you are following this video, type healthy in the comment section. You can type as many questions as you want and I'll be there to reply. Okay, back to the video. So after about 40 minutes, I have gotten my beans very clean. So the way I know that my beans is very clean is when I can see through the water, as you can see in this video. So I'll keep adding water to make sure that I can see through the beans. Sorry, I mean water. And for me, at this point, it is already clean and I like what I see. So I'll be setting this aside, leaving it to soak so that my blender can blend this very well. In the next 8 hours, I'll be back to it. I said 8 hours because I want it to soak very well so that it will be very soft. Because most people might not have blenders that are very strong, so the blenders cannot take things that are anyways hard. I didn't end up even using my blender because I was actually waiting for light, and the power supply did not come on. I had to go outside, like the grinding mill, to go and grind my soya beans. And when giving it to them, I instructed them to please not to add too much water. And not to forget, that I told you that this drink does not need much ingredients at all. So now I'll be going in with my ginger. You can blend the ginger separately or put it in the in the soya beans to grind together, or you can make a smoothie out of the ginger and pour it into your already made soya milk, if that is how you prefer. For those that like it more concentrated, you can do it that way. So after grinding your soya beans, please don't even keep this at all. Go and sieve immediately, because if you don't sieve your soya milk immediately, your soya beans would rise. And once it has rise, it is more like it is not useful anymore, because it will have this sour tangy taste. So I doubled my cheesecloth. You can use a cheesecloth, you can use a tiny whole sieve, but the best option is to use a cheesecloth like I'm using. If you don't know where to get this cheesecloth, you can buy organza. A yard of organza is enough for you. So the reason why I doubled my cheesecloth is for me not to double sieve. This way again, it will be so hard for unwanted particle to get through the first and the second layer. For me, this is where the whole work lies. Make sure not to add too much water, and also be patient and gentle while doing this.
living style, make you see. Cheap food, sweet, pass your love and beans. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, show. You go full belly, no need to worry. Oh, for any first time, make you see. Cheap food, sweet, pass your love and beans. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, show. You go full belly, no need to worry.
So once you are done sieving and you have gotten your desired milk, immediately you transfer your milk into an empty pot, just like I am doing here. Now it's time to cook our milk. We are cooking this milk to kill bacteria. We are cooking this milk so that it will not disturb our tummy. We are cooking the milk because it's a process. So in the process of cooking the milk, you will see these white foams coming out. Just use a small sieve, to sieve them out and continue stirring. The more you stir, the more they keep coming out. Just keep repeating the process over and over till you no longer find the foams. And also, when you are making this drink, don't cook on a high heat. Cook on a medium heat, because when you cook on high heat, it will like you can see here now, it would foam up and then start to pour. So that's why you have to cook on a low heat. I intentionally did that just so that you can see. And before I forget, you turn consistently stir this. You and your pot don't have to be far from each other. I cooked my milk on a low heat for about 45 minutes. And now our soya milk I will let ready. This sit and get cool until I can dip my finger into it. Until then, let's prepare the bottles that we are going to be storing our milk into. Small money, but food go load. I left the milk to cool down for an hour, then transferred into another bowl. So into this bowl, I'll be adding in liquid milk, or you can also go in with milk flavor. Like I said, it is choice or preference. Now I am adding in sugar. I am adding in a cup and half of sugar. I'll also be adding in our flavor. For this flavor, I am using Flaster Clark. I used a cup, then added another cup again. You can use vanilla, banana, pineapple, whatever flavor that you like. After adding all you want to add, you have to stir it so well for all to combine well. Once you are sure that all is well combined, now you can start to bottle your drink. So minus my bottles, this drink cost me 3,000 naira in total to make. That was why I said that it is affordable, it is healthy, and you can do this if you are a stay-at-home mom or you are trying to stay away from carbonated drink. This is also a good source, or better, a nice replacement for yourself and the family. If you've watched till this very moment, thanks for staying, thanks for watching. Do ask your questions in the comment section, and if you are enjoying this recipe and want more, kindly let me know in the comment section. Bye for now, guys. See you in my next video.
Still they shine, no really for style. Now we the vibe. Body moment for style, make you see. Cheap food, sweet, pass your love and beans. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, show. You go full belly, no need to worry. Oh,